First off, hello. I know it's been a very long time since I uploaded on this channel, but I'm back, and considering that we are still in the 80-year anniversary of the Thomas & Friends franchise, I thought it would be fitting to do another opening and closing to the very first Thomas & Friends US VHS release of Thomas Gets Tricked and Other Stories. But before we pop this in, I have something very interesting to tell about this tape. Let me head to my computer, and I'll tell you what I mean. So, here we have the tape, right? Now, if you are a Thomas & Friends enthusiast, like I am, you'll notice that this cover art is actually from 1992. Here's everything, by the way, including the iconic back cover. But here's something that caught my eye. When you take out the tape, it shows this. Now, you may be wondering at first, well, Ryan, yeah, it's Strand VCI. It's the same as the cover. Well, what if I told you that this is actually the 1990 version of the video? Let me explain. And special thank you, by the way, to the Thomas & Friends Wiki. So, this, the 1990 tape, was released by Strand VCI Entertainment. Now, if that were the case, the cover art should look like this. This is the original 1990 version of the tape, with the cover art and everything. But the cover art is actually from 1992, so why is that the case? Well, I did some digging on the Thomas & Friends Wiki, and there is a possible explanation as to why that's the case. So, here I am on the Strand VCI Entertainment page on the Thomas & Friends Wiki, and if I scroll down to the trivia section, there is a part right here, which I'll read right here, and this will explain why that's the case. So, according to the Thomas & Friends Wiki on the Strand VCI Entertainment Thomas & Friends Wiki page, it says, and I quote, Strand VCI Entertainment changed their name to Strand Home Video in 1992. Due to a possible surplus of the 5 tapes featuring the original 1990 masters, some copies with the Strand VCI logo were placed in the re-release covers. So what I have right here is a very special rarity. I have the 92 cover, but what it contains is the 1990 master. So this is very interesting. So I own this very special rarity of the Thomas Gets Tricked tape. At first I thought this was a mistake with the person who gave it to me, but no. I looked it up, and yeah, I think that turns out to be the case. So yeah, I might be a very special member of this community. I might be one of the very few who has this rarity of the Thomas video with the 92 cover and the 90 master tapes. So yeah, that is very interesting to find out. So considering that, I need to break some ground here. So, while the cover art was for the 1992 re-release, and that was from August 20th, 1992, when Strand Home Video decided to re-release some of the Strand VCI tapes because they rebranded. And it included this, plus James Learns a Lesson, Thomas Breaks the Rules, and Thomas Gets Bumped. But, again, the tape in here is the 1990 master tape. So, the master tape, without its cover, this is from June 7th, 1990, according to the Thomas Wiki. So, August 20th, 1992 for the case, June 7th, 1990 for the tape itself. Also, yes, I know that there's stuff on the bottom I can't really decipher it though, but if anyone out there can maybe help me out, that'd be great. Leave a comment down below. Yeah. So, without further ado, and now, yeah, time for me to be quiet. Let's get on with this opening and closing. Enjoy, everybody.
Always whistles peep peep in return.
Sir Topham Hatt would like to send you a free treat to thank you for collecting a Thomas video. Please send your name and address to Sir Topham Hatt, care of Strand VCI Entertainment, 3350 Ocean Park Boulevard, Suite 205, Santa Monica, California, 90405. We would like to hear from you, and thanks for being one of Thomas's most special new friends.
I got to mention that the 1990 Master actually had that very special little thank you at the end of the tape. Very sweet, actually. Also, to those wondering, that address doesn't exist anymore because Strand VCI, again, later changed to Strand Home Video. And, yeah. And then it became a lot of other companies afterwards that it'll just be too complicated to explain. If you want to look that up yourself, just, yeah, look it up. But, yeah, Strand VCI doesn't exist anymore. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that opening and closing. Again, I apologize for the very long break on this channel. I'm definitely going to start making videos again, and yeah, find some way to make this channel interesting. One sec. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching this opening and closing. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos. More videos like this. And I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye for now, everybody.